The Minister of Information, Sylvester Tetteh, has debunked claims by the minority in Parliament regarding the approval of 5G spectrum by the Akufo-Addo government. He further stated that government's decision will be subjected to parliamentary approval.
First of all, the government had not set out to auction the 5G spectrum as been speculated. If you said to auction it and for outright sale, then government is obliged by the laws of this country to go for a competitive bidding process. So to begin with, let me state clearly, the government is clear in his mind that we are not going to auction the 5G spectrum as we did for 3G and the 4G in time past. So we are guided by what has happened in the time past. So what we have said is that government is providing the infrastructure for all active industry players, even to the extent that some other international companies with repute could partake in using the platform to advance government industrialization or digitalization drive in this country. Let me take you back, and the people speaking today were in power 2015. They sold or they auctioned the 4G spectrum to the highest bidder, as they are urging us to do today. What has been the impact of the 4G they auctioned in 2015? 9 years on, we've had only 15% of penetration of 4G in our country. And if 9 years you had 4G penetration in our country, what it means is that it inhibits, how do we call it, development progress, accessibility, inclusion, digital financial inclusion, and all that. What it means is that you have mortgaged it for the highest bidder, and there's a tendency for monopoly. That person can crowd out all the industry players. It's capital intensive, and if you are not careful, once the person buys it, the overall intent of government is to ensure spread inclusion all over the country. This particular wholesale of this spectrum for industry players is going to give us a rollout within 6 months, 50% penetration. I'm not sure if you had auctioned this to one industry player or who has the money to.
Let's do some other stories.